What is effective calling? Effective calling is the work of God's Spirit, who convinces us that we are sinful and miserable, and and who enlightens our minds in the knowledge of Christ, and who renews our wills. This is how he persuades us and makes us able to receive Jesus Christ as he's freely offered in the gospel. Now, who is freely offered in the gospel? This is the definition of effective calling, which is a really kind of a very powerful theological term in the Reformed world. I think most evangelical churches and charismatic churches will not know this, but it's so important. You know why it's so important? Because not everyone's going to be saved in this world. Only those who are in the effective calling shall be saved. Because Jesus also said, unless my Father calls you, you will never come to me. See, God, there is certain specific group of people God has chosen from all eternity out of his good pleasure, that he chose some to have everlasting life. So the effective calling, if you're not under the effective calling, you will never respond to Christ. You can see that the effective calling is the work of God's Spirit, which is the work of Holy Spirit. Number one is to convince us that we're sinful and miserable. This is huge, just to convince people that they are sinful and miserable. Really has to be work of the Holy Spirit. You know, the problem is a lot of times we know that we are sinful, but we don't care. They really don't care. The majority of the people in the world today are in that kind of mindset. I know we're sinful, so who cares? So that's a problem, okay? That's why you need a conviction. That's by only the work of the Holy Spirit. And the second thing is to enlighten our minds and knowledge of Christ. No matter how much you read, listen, you never got it. You get it in your mind, but you never get it in your heart. That's called you need enlightenment. Something like comics book says, like the bulb that gone off. The bulb has just gone off. The bulb that goes off. Oh, I got it. That's what it means. Without the enlightenment of of God's Spirit in the knowledge of Christ, we'll never get the gospel. The third thing is to renew our wills. After we get it in our mind, then our will to be renewed. You see, your willpower, your decision will never be transformed until your mind has been transformed. Your will is a result of the mind. So a transformed will of the